Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning back in, much appreciated. I'm going to go through my updated Elliott wave count and yeah, just where I see the market heading in the next few days. So yeah, previous update again, we got the spike I was looking for. Didn't quite tap up to the main target I was looking for. We did it at 67, which I was looking for. But ideally, I was looking for more of a tap up to 676. Sorry. So we rejected from this cluster, this order block. So the order block done its job. The bears stepped in and provided that resistance to take us down. So where do we stand now? So to start off, we have. We'll just go through the things. We have the range. We have the range here, so the value area high, which is at 64,000, and ties in well with this sort of cluster here. Excuse me. So what I'm expecting over the next few days, again, we're seeing these big drops because we're filling this sort of the value gaps here. But I do think short term we are going to see the sort of coming down to the 64 sort of region, personally. In terms of how it's going to look on the bigger picture, so this is a very clear three wave up. Nothing stopping us from tapping down here 646 and then continuing, but just from the overall decline. And it's more if we close in 646, I will then look to take the short down to call it 637. If we hold this level here, I will then look up for longs up to 676. Yeah, in terms of an Elliott wave count, just again what I tend to stress and well to show on my channel, sort of the direction we're potentially going to. So right now, if I move this out of the way, so we've got a three wave up. So WXY is a three wave pattern. So you've got A, B, C. Again, this will only sort of play out to me if we fall below 646. If we stay above that, then this can turn into. There's a few options right now, so we can still get this to play out. Very possible. Not my primary sort of outlook. The primary is this. Again, there's multiple ways this can play out, but just in terms of the short term, again, the bigger picture is the same. That doesn't change. Still bearish, unless we start taking out these highs, which I went through in my previous video. So short term, I'm looking for a tap of the 646 region. If we lose that, then down to the 637 region. So just like that there. And then for the next sort of few days, I'll be looking for something like this. So we do get that drop, you sort of leg down. Again, the X wave is a three wave sort of motion. So we'll see drop here, react off the value area high here. We'll then get a spike up. One more drop down, in my opinion. And then we'll see this sort of range here. So something like this. And again, what we'll be doing when we get that Y wave is just filling these gaps here, the fair value gaps. So again, this sort of cluster we're missing. Yeah, so this is my primary outlook. So this will bring this down to here. So overall, with an X wave, it tends to come down to the 618 Fibonacci retracement, which is 6.2, which is exactly where I've put my my level. All right. Yeah, so a bearish couple of days into the weekend is what I'm expecting. We've got the FOMC today, so again that can accelerate either the downside or give us that leg up following the drop. And then again, bigger picture. So again, in terms of trades, if we hold 646, I'll then look to long it up to minimum 656, and then on. If we lose that, I'll then short that down to 637. So we've got $1,000 $1 move either way to take out and play. I'll just get. And then where does this lead in the grand scheme of things? So in terms of this wave here, so again in terms of the macro, either we've bottomed here and then this will just, we've only bottomed here if again we get that 1, 2, 3, we hold there and continue up. If we fall below there, that is not the bottom. So then what we'll be seeing is something like this. So this will just be the wave 2 before we get the bigger moves down later this year, right in the summer. If we do get this play out, altcoins will have a very good run, so we do want this to be ideally the primary sort of target. And in terms of how I would count this, so looking at the volume, so you start from the top, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you've got wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, so 3 here, 4 there, and then we've got the extended 5th wave there. So again, always in one of the waves you will get the extended wave. In this case, it'll be the 5th wave. You can see that by the volume. So I put on there when the volume's higher, that is the main sort of extended wave. So this will be the 5th wave. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the clue for the bottom was the increase in the bull volume. So you had that sort of accumulate down here. Yeah, so that's how I'm looking at that. And again, to be more of a smart ass, you can break that down like that. So you'd always better count. You look at structure and you look at the waves basically. So this here is the wave 2. So you've got 1, A, B, C. It's all about structure. When you see this pattern play out, you're always going to short that, sort of take out the range high. It's such a nice trade to take, and you sort of would label it like that. But again, I go through all this in my sort of group, so if you do want to look at my sort of daily updates, if you do sign up to the groups in the description, if you do trade with over sort of $5,000-$10,000, if you do sign up to my affiliate link with Weeks, send me a message and I'll add you to the group. As long as you trade using that link, very good exchange, but do your research on them. You will get free access to my trading group for you. There's a paid group as well with a paid access to my Patreon and Discord, which again I do updates daily. Yeah, in relation to that, we did call so we called Ethereum a couple of days back. So I called the breakout here, we had the retest, so we called that wave there. And then on Wilds, we also called yesterday. Not that one. Again, super good move. We had from the lows here yesterday. So again, we just played that entire wave up. Again, that was about a sort of 25% spot position. The risk was so minimal. So again, if you're looking for those sort of setups, do let me know, guys. And yeah, again, if you do sign up, you can comment as well. I'll reach out to you on YouTube. And yeah, so that's the update. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So just a quick recap. So again, short-term downsides, looking for those spikes down to 646 today. If we hold that, great. We'll look for longs up. If we lose that, then we'll fill this gap here and we'll short down to 637. All right, well, take care, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.